Pull up anchor and make the most of your nautical lifestyle. It's the boatermap Live with John and John at the helm. Call 338-4326. That's 338-4FAN.
338-4326 is the number.
Wow.
I shut the mic off when I did that.
Okay, good.
You're listening to the Boatermap Live on 1240 and 1270 The Fan. We're brought to you each week by Crazy Lure, Fish Like Crazy, and the Old Fish House. I'm Matt Lachey. We got Crazy Lure, great location, the corner of Vincennes and Miramar in Cape Coral. Lots of great bait and tackles out there. The Boatermap is in over 400 locations in Southwest Florida. You can find them at all different kinds of places, and I'm sure any of these places you go into and you mention you saw it or heard it on the Boatermap, you're going to get some sort of discount. One of our favorite people is on the line right now. He has a bait and tackle, along with his partner Wayne on Pine Island Road, with this huge piece of land behind the building that you can store ATVs, boats, campers, trailers. It's how many acres is back there?
Like 5 acres.
Okay. Well, on the phone right now is Captain Miles from Cape Tool and Tackle on Pine Island Road. And good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Blessed and highly favored, like I like to say. What's going on in the water, Cap Miles?
Oh, I tell you what, it's beautiful this morning. But the fishing has been good. I'm not going to give it a great status yet. That little front we had this week put a little glitch in it, but overall the fishing has been good. Catching the trout fishing's been fair. Catching a lot of big trout though. The trout are getting up there in that mid-20 range, which is a good bonus. I tell you what, the red fishing is okay. The problem that I'm hearing from some of the captains, and including myself, is we're seeing a lot of redfish just having a hard time getting them to eat.
Exactly.
But we're still catching a couple a day. It's just not gangbusters right now.
How's the fishing for mangrove snapper?
I particularly don't fish for them. I mean, you catch occasional one, but I hear it's okay. I hear the sheephead fishing's phenomenal. So that's a lot of people this time of year do that. And one of my clients yesterday said that he was in Redfish Pass the day before, and he said it was incredible. They had like 25 kind of fish day. So
yeah.
The sheephead fishing's been good.
Yeah, John just wants to eat one. Yeah,
know what? There's nothing wrong with it. They're a little tough to clean, but you know what? They're good to eat.
That's right. He's like, can you give me a mangrove? I want to taste it. He's tasty.
Yeah.
I tell you what, mangroves are tasty though. You got to get a bunch of them, and it's hard to get them in that good size range. But I tell you what, mangrove snapper are awesome.
That's exactly. So, hey, Miles. So, you're going out today?
I am. Okay. I am. I'm picking up at 10 a.m.
Okay. And what are you going to go out there and target today? I know you said everything was a little slow, which I agree with. The little fronts here in Southwest Florida have a big impact on the fishing. So tell me what your day is going to be like, what you're going to go out and do.
I try to time my pickup around that low tide. Now, yesterday was really low. You know what? And I like it. If it's going to be low, I want it to be really low. Because what happens is I'm going to start the day off fishing potholes because we're going to have it's a negative low tide. I mean, it was dry land all around me yesterday, but I push my boats to the limit and try to get as shallow as I can on fishing potholes. And what I do is I just strictly fish with a simple like white jig head, and I put a shrimp on it, and I have my clients just jig up, just slowly working on the bottom, real slow, since the water got a little bit cool with that front, and we're picking up trout, we're picking up pompano. I even got a big flounder yesterday, which is a bonus. And then you start catching ladyfish, and I just try to catch as many fish as I can catch the first couple hours of the trip, and then normally what I do the last couple hours, we try to go get a big fish, which right now is the redfish. And I'm just chunking ladyfish out there, and if they don't eat that, I'll try to, I'll put a big hand-picked shrimp or a jumbo shrimp on a cork, like 8 inches below the cork, because I'm only fishing a foot of water.
Exactly.
And that's basically what I do. I got, and the redfish, the ones that we are getting to eat are big. I mean, most of them are oversized.
Nice.
Go ahead.
No, I said that's
a nice boat. We caught 3 over 30 inches yesterday, so that was nice.
Wow.
But you know what? I can't tell you the last time I caught 5. You know what I mean? It's just 2 or 3 every charter, which is nice. But you know what?
Exactly.
I'm seeing a lot of redfish. The redfish population is good. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of redfish out there. We just have a hard time getting to eat.
Well, as the water warms up, Miles,
That's what I tell them.
Exactly.
It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better, and it seems to get better every day.
Well,
we had that little front this week floated down, but you know what? The weather forecast looks good. As it gets warmer and warmer, the fish is going to get better and better.
Yeah, I think this might be the last front. I mean, I really hope so. Because every time the fishing gets hot, the last 7 or 8 days, we have a little front, and then it takes 4 or 5 days for the fishing to get back again.
I agree, and I haven't tried to even catch bait in the last couple months, obviously, but it's getting that time. I know Sud season opened up yesterday,
exactly,
and I know my clients are going to start wanting. They're going to want to start snook fishing, and I got to start doing my bait homework and start doing that program, but I haven't quite got there yet.
Exactly. Well, Miles, we appreciate you calling in. I wish you the best of luck today. Put them clients on some big fish. And,
I will. I'm going to try.
And we'll leave you to that, and we'll talk to you later.
Okay. Thanks for the show, guys.
Thanks, Miles. If you want to see Miles in person, you can go stop at Cape Tool and Tackle on Pine Island Road. Is Kathleen's on the line? Kathleen, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good morning. You're on the Boater Map Live on 1240 and 1270 The Fan.
Hi.
Hey, Kathleen.
I was wanting to talk about my fishing tournament coming up.
Then go ahead, by all means. Talk away.
We're the ones having the fishing tournament for Mariner High School to benefit the athletic booster, the athletics club. The tournament is March 30th, Sunday, March 30th, safe light to 2 p.m. The registration is $100 per boat, and that includes free coffee and donuts in the morning and
nice.
a free T-shirt and lunch for each angler.
Very nice.
And, we have had some people sign up already, some early sign-ups, and I appreciate that. So I just wanted to get the word back out there that,
exactly.
we need people to sign up.
So, Kathleen, how do they sign up?
Well, since we're a 501c3 nonprofit, we don't have a website. So it's just by entry form. Now, if somebody doesn't have an entry form and they need one, I can email it to them right away if they'll email me at marinerfishingtournament@gmail.com.
Okay, that's marinerfishingtournament@gmail.com.
Correct.
Okay.
They can also call the school and talk to ask for the athletic department. The high school's phone number is 239-772-3324.
Okay.
They can also call there, and we can shoot them out a registration fee, or they can even probably go to the school and sign up. But I know when I did the tournament flyers and passed them out, I was asking people to sign up by March 14th, but I want everybody to know, for those people who like to sign up last minute, we're not going to turn anybody away. Get a hold of me somehow, and we'll get you signed up, and we're probably even going to take last-minute sign-ups at the captain's meeting.
Okay, also, we do have, you can sign up. You can come into Crazy Lure also, and there's some other locations I'm sure that you have in the Cape that people can come and sign up. I know we have forms in our store at Crazy Lure at 4839 Vincennes Street in downtown Cape Coral. And how many years have you guys been doing this, Kathleen?
Well, this is actually the first one that I know of, but I've only lived here 3 years. I heard from the Cape Coral Bass Club that Mariner used to put on a fishing tournament years ago, but I don't really know anything about that.
Exactly.
And like I said, I just moved here, so.
Well, that's great. Listen, we appreciate you taking the time to call in, and we appreciate everything you're doing for the tournament, and we encourage all our fisher friends out there to get involved and get a hold of Mariner High School, get a hold of the sports department out there, and get signed up for this tournament. It's for a great cause.
Good cause. Thank you for calling in, Kathleen. We'll look forward to speaking to you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you. 338-4326 is the number, 338-4326. We are the Boater Map Live. You are listening to the Boater Map Live on 1240 and 1270 The Fan. We're sponsored each and every week by Crazy Lure, Fish Like Crazy, located on the corner of Miramar and Vincennes Streets. We are your hosts. My name is John from the Boater Map, alongside Crazy John from Crazy Lure and Fog Hat Jim from
Hey.
Crazy Lore.
Foghat.
That's it.
I think I found
a good
it.
one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
I'm going to.
If your name was Frank, it would sound better. Foghat
I'm going to
Frank.
dedicate this part of the show to everybody in the miserable mile on that slow ride.
Okay, so call us and let us know what you're doing today. Let us know what type of fishing hole you like the best, your bait preference, your tackle preference. And also keep in mind that in the boater map, I'll just go right. I've got one right in front of me. Okay, so you go into Boater's Paradise, you're going to get some sort of deal when you see Andrew up there. That's not his name. When you see Danny up there at Boater's Paradise, and I just did a little bit, that's stayed up too late. When you go into Clusa River Boat Rentals on the corner of Cape Coral Parkway and Del Prado next to Larry's Pond.
Exactly, yes.
You'll get a great deal there. You just won't believe the savings you'll get just by talking about the boater map. Go to Pineland Marina. They got stuff out there. You go to City of Fort Myers Yacht Basin. Even if you go to the Yacht Basin downtown, they give you a gift for talking about the boater map. D&D Tackle, Bait and Tackle Company on Matt Lachey. They got stuff for stuff. Twisted Conch, a free pitcher of beer.
Free pitcher of beer.
You go in there and say, I heard it on the boater map, you get a free pitcher of beer.
Tropic Trailers, you get 10% off all parts.
Yeah.
By mentioning the boater map.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just the list goes on and on.
Right. What do you got?
Well, I didn't know if you guys knew this or not, but there is a little warning about fishing pox. It's very contagious to fishermen. It's going around right now, and if you,
What?
it's listen,
like chicken pox.
yeah, your
It's called
symptoms.
fishing pox.
If you continue to complain about the need for fresh air, sunshine, and relaxation, the patient may have blank expressions, sometimes deaf to the wife and kids. Has no tasks to work for any kind, frequently checking the tackle catalogs, hanging out at the bait store. I mean, all that kind of stuff. Go see the guys down at Bait and Wait.
Ah, that's what you're getting at.
17895 San Carlos Boulevard, Fort Myers Beach, Florida. Bait
Paul-
and Wait Tackle.
Paul, we got somebody on the line right now?
It's the cure for
no.
fishing pox.
Okay, Paul's waving his hands. Okay, we'll take a slight pause for the cause again, then we'll come back and we'll wind things up. Well, not wind things up. We've got plenty of time left. So call us at 338-4326. That's 338-4326. The Boater Map Live. The Boater Map in over 400 locations in Southwest Florida. We're brought to you each week by the Crazy Lure, located on the corner of Vincennes and Miramar Street. Fish like crazy. And we'll be right back after these brief words.
Located at mile marker 135 on the Okeechobee Waterway, Fort Myers Yacht Basin is a well-designed and protected marina. Owned and operated by the City of Fort Myers, the basin is in the middle of historic downtown Fort Myers. It's an easy walk to nearby restaurants, and many festivals and other family-oriented activities are held at Centennial Park next door. The marina's water location is on the south side of the Caloosahatchee River and the Caloosahatchee Bridge in downtown Fort Myers. The City of Fort Myers Yacht Basin, your port of call in the middle of it all.
Everyone knows if you want to catch fish, you got to use the right bait. Crazy Lure is Cape Coral's premier saltwater and freshwater bait and tackle shop, featuring the best name brands in soft plastics, hard baits, and terminal tackle, plus the largest selection of fresh and frozen baits. And Crazy Lure is your fishing license headquarters. New, out-of-state, or renewals. Open every day at 6 a.m. Crazy Lure, just off Cape Coral Parkway at 4849 Vincennes Street in the Cape. Before you hit the water, go crazy at Crazy Lure Bait and Tackle.
Image Charter and Yacht Sales has been Southwest Florida's premier charter and yacht broker for over 30 years. They can custom tailor your cruise aboard your very own private yacht. For a day, evening, or week-long trip, they can provide what you're looking for. These all-inclusive charters are just waiting. Let them show you Florida from the water side. And if you're looking to purchase, they offer quality vessels that are realistically priced, and they provide unsurpassed service. Image Charter and Yacht Sales. Call 954-816-0171 or find them online at imageyachtcharters.com.
Lobster Lady Seafood Market and Bistro, 1 block west of Chiquita Boulevard, Cape Coral Parkway. Winner of Best Seafood Market in Southwest Florida. Eat in or take out. This is the freshest seafood in town. Lobster Lady is Cape Coral's premier seafood market and bistro. Fresh fish, delicious shrimp, scallops, crab, and Lobster Lady's famous live North Atlantic lobster. I suggest starting with the famous lobster bisque with 2 ounces of chunked sweet fresh lobster on top. Lobster Lady's newly expanded bar features beers from around the world and a wine menu including varietals by the glass. Celebrate living in paradise. Visit lobsterladyseafood.com for more information and specials.
Hey, Mary Beth here, the Lobster Lady. And fresh seafood and good wine are my passion. Come in and see our new bar and enjoy the best reasons to live on the Gulf. Seafood. Lobster Lady Seafood Market and Bistro. If it were any fresher, you'd be wet.
The Lobster Lady, 1 block west of Chiquita Boulevard and Cape Coral Parkway. If it were any fresher, you'd be wet.
To find the fish, you've got to have the right equipment, and that starts with the right boat. Fort Myers Marine has the best selection of flats, bay, and nearshore boats in stock. Fort Myers Marine has been serving Florida's west coast for over 20 years, with the boats, motors, and trailers to put you on the fish fast. Fort Myers Marine on Fowler Street, just south of Martin Luther King Boulevard in Fort Myers, or online at ftmyersmarine.com. That's ftmyersmarine.com.
Are you looking for the best bike night on Wednesdays? You'll find it at Old Fish House Marina and Restaurant on Matt Lachey. Old Fish House features fresh off-the-boat seafood in an old Florida atmosphere. Live music every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday nights. Plus, Saturdays are exciting Saturdays, featuring a different surprise every week. Old Fish House is right on the water in Matt Lachey, 4530 Pine Island Road, just after the Matt Lachey Bridge. From our docks to your table, you won't find fresher seafood. Like them on Facebook or visit oldfishhousemarina.com.
How do you take a great boating experience and make it better? Start with a better boat lift. Fixed Marine Supply in Cape Coral offers only the best lifts with no weld aluminum construction, enclosed motors, all aluminum bearings, and a machine-grooved cable winder to protect the drive shaft and wind the cable cleanly every time. Up and over personal watercraft lifts allow smaller craft to be lifted and then rotated over the dock for easy maintenance. For a better lift, call Fixed Marine Supply, Cape Coral. Find them online at fixedmarinesupply.com.
What do you call your favorite little seafood restaurant with a sports problem? In Cape Coral, they call it the Twisted Conch Seafood Grill and Sports Bar. From the Caribbean to the Cape, the Twisted Conch has you covered with delicious seafood favorites like fresh grouper, mahi-mahi, salmon, or ahi tuna. Enjoy coconut shrimp, bacon wrapped shrimp, firecracker shrimp, or succulent sea scallops, and cooked-to-order hand-packed burgers too. Great drink specials, NFL, and college football and live entertainment Thursday through Saturday. The Twisted Conch Seafood Grill and Sports Bar on Southeast 47th Terrace in Cape Coral. Sailfish boats at Boaters Landing are built to last. There's no safer or more versatile boat on the water. Sailfish models from 19 to 32 feet available. The Sailfish is great for everything, from tournament fishing to family fun. Powered by Yamaha 4-stroke outboards. Come see the 2014 Sailfish models today at Boaters Landing. Sailfish, demand the difference.
Catching walleye from the dock, watching the waves roll off the rocks. She'll forever hold a spot inside my soul. We'd blister in the sun, we couldn't wait for night to come to hit that sand and play some rock and roll.
Keeping it between the navigational beacons. It's the Boater Map Live with John and John at the helm. Call 338-4326. That's 338-4FAN.
Like the man said, 338-4326. It's the Boater Map Live on 1240 and 1270 The Fan. We're brought to you each week by the Old Fish House on Matt Lachey, and not more importantly, and Crazy Lure, Fish Like Crazy. Crazy Lure is located on the corner of Vincennes and Miramar in Cape Coral. There will be no church today, gentlemen. There will be no church today. I'm going home and going to bed. I'm out of my mind tired. I feel like I played a contact sport last night.
I would describe you right now as looking haggard.
Haggard. Well, my best friend in the whole world is my girlfriend Alyssa, and she has the children, which are Lana, Sabrina, and Courtney, and they are, I think, on their way to the beach or something fun today. I cannot have fun today because I'm exhausted, and I'm quite a bit older than the average person, so I need my rest. My back hurts. I told you I haven't had a drink of alcohol probably in 15 years, and I feel like I've been folded up and beat up and put away wet or something like that. The reason for that, if anybody cares, is the All-Star Jam was last night in downtown Fort Myers. Jim, who is our co-host along with Crazy John, they both are partners in Crazy Lore. Jim is the tour manager for the band Foghat, so he was with me. We were on stage last night. I was doing the MC work for rock legends like Skunk Baxter from the Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan, members of the band Boston, Barry Goudreau and Fran Sheehan, which are former members of the band Boston, because the band doesn't exist anymore. Mousy Thompson, who's a wonderful, wonderful human being. He was the drummer for the JBs, James Brown's band. Leroy Romans, who was the keyboard player for Bob Marley's band, The Wailers, and they are fronted by a young man from Philadelphia named Danny Bissell.
Amazing
Bissell,
singer.
I think is how you
Amazing
pronounce it.
Singer.
Yeah,
and we had our special guest drummer last night,
Doug Flutie from Natick, Massachusetts.
I mean, can you believe that? Doug Flutie.
Then one of the guys from
drums.
Bon Jovi, Hugh McDonald, was there. Cliff was there from AC/DC.
Cliff Williams from AC/DC.
Right.
The bass player from AC/DC on stage last night. It was incredible.
Well, the whole thing was great. The whole thing. But it beat the crap out of me. Yeah. It literally was too much for me. I'm too old.
It shows.
Okay, back to the Boater Map and the Boater Map Live here on 1240 and 1270 The Fan. The purpose of this radio show is to support the advertisers in the Boater Map and then talk all things nautically related, whether it's bait and tackle, where to buy a boat, where to rent a boat, where to get your boat fixed, where to go at on-water restaurants such as Pinter's Crab Shack, Woody's out in St. James City and also in Cape Coral, the Lazy Flamingo, let's see, the Waterside Grill out at Gasparilla. Venture Out even has a little eatery. You know that? They're building this little tiki thing. Yep. And Venture Out has something very unique for the Boater Map. They rent kayaks. And if you go out there and you say, I heard it on the Boater Map, you rent one, get one free kayak. How is that? That's
a pretty good deal. For a 2-hour rental to get a free kayak when you rent one, you can't beat that. And that's, of course, at the in Cape Marina at Cape Harbor and in Cape Coral.
And we're still in search of this little boat, this little round boat that you can eat on. It's a tiny thing, and they've cooked barbecue in the middle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know where it's at.
Well, maybe we'll find it sometime. Okay. Yeah. You going to take me?
I'll take you right to it.
All right. You don't even talk to me during the week. What do you mean, take me? You won't even answer my phone calls?
Oh,
you don't.
Bull.
All right. All right. So what's going on at out there for fishing, everybody? If you've got a favorite fishing hole, call 338-4326. If you've got some specific bait and tackle shop that you like to go to or some specific bait and tackle that you use for particular fish, call 338-4326. Talk to Paul. He'll get you right through to us. We'll put you on the air. We also want to say a good hello to Boat Lift Covers, which you can find in the Boater Map. All these things, the Boater Map has its own website, theboatermap.com. It has its own Facebook page. And like us on the Facebook, and then share us with your friends. Also, we want to say a special shout out to John at Fix Marine, located on 47th Street in Cape Coral. Now, that's not to be confused with 47th Terrace, which is where all the, there's a lot of, it's next to Andy's restaurant.
Exactly.
That's the best place to put it. John, and Pinter's Crab Shack, 2 for $1 all day, every day, and 70 cents oysters, clams, shrimps, and wings from 3 to 6 p.m. every day.
Nice.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, located right there off Marker 92 in the Miserable Mile. So you can ride right into Turpin Point Marina and jump off your boat. The crew will take care of you. You can dock right there and go eat at Pinter's on the water.
Hey, if you guys are down in Bonita Beach, there's a great tackle store down there, Master Bait and Tackle, 4465 Bonita Beach Road. Those guys are great down there. Stop in and see them if you're in the Bonita Beach area and you need some tackle or you need some bait or stuff like, you need some information on the fishing down in Bonita. Give those guys at Master Bait and Tackle a call.
Very good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to talk about Marine Trading Post there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's 3 different locations.
There is.
There's one in North Fort Myers.
Yep.
One on San Carlos Boulevard in Fort Myers, right? And there's one also in Naples, Florida.
Right.
Now, guys, if you've never been to Marine Trading Post, you need to go there. Any kind of parts you need, new, used, they can help you out. Marine engine part, gauges, hoses, pumps, steering controls, anything you need for your boat, even little hard-to-find screws. You need fiberglass. Go see Marine Trading Post in their 3 locations. They'll be able to help you out there.
One of the great destinations, too, thank you for that, Crazy John. One of the great destinations we have in this area is the Port Sanibel Marina. And there's a whole lot of stuff you can do out there.
Wow,
rent boats and dock boats.
They have a big lift if you need a big lift of your boat out of the water. I mean, they have all kind of things.
They are the cover of this edition of the Boater Map. Once again, the Boater Map everywhere. If you don't find it, call me. Yeah, I'll bring you one.
Yes, because we want to expand and keep growing. And, the Boater Map is a great publication. It's highly visible. That's what everybody sees they like about it. It's got a high gloss finish. It's all full color. Every ad is in full color. I mean, anywhere you go, you can notice the Boater's Map. So get out there. If you need some information, give John a call. He'll be able to help you out.
Another one of these great locations, too, and I'm going to go off the grid a little bit here. There's a place out in Bokeelia called Flatheads Roadhouse. It is on the right-hand side as you're heading to the tip of Bokeelia. It's a motorcycle destination, but they have a great breakfast out there. And if you're going out there, like let's say you're going out to the Captain Khan's area or to the Bosilla boat ramp, the Bosilla boat ramp is at the end next to Captain Khan's. And stop at Flatheads is what I meant to say, and have some breakfast. But out at the Bosilla boat ramp, you don't need a fishing license. How does that work?
That is because the FWC has gotten together over the past years and decided if you pay money to go onto a dock to fish or a bridge, some of them are bridges that they've converted into fishing piers, that if you pay that fee,
right,
that guy that owns the dock or the pier is going to buy what they call a dock license from the FWC, which is a lot of money that lets you do this. So he's already covered your fee. So you, therefore, do not have to have a fishing license because he's already purchased the license for you.
Right.
It's a great deal. If some people, if you don't have, you're out of state and you don't want to spend $50.
Yeah, you're on vacation and you're only here for a week or a few days or whatever.
You can pay $4 or $5, go to a fishing pier, jump on it, and there you have it. If you just want to fish one day, it's great.
336 is the number. This the Boater Map Live on 1240 and 1270 The Fan. Good morning, and we have a caller on the line. Good morning. You're on the Boater Map Live.
Good morning. This is Roger. I'm a friend of Jim's, and I need to know where to get some fresh shrimp.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the phone is the world-famous Roger Earl, drummer of Foghat, calling from, are you in New York, Raj?
No, I'm down here in Florida. I'm in Cedar Key. I'm going to go out for some redfish and black drum today.
You actually sound like Nigel from Wayne's World. You know Nigel? Nigel's the greatest bouncer, the greatest roadie of all time. Anyway, good morning.
Actually, he's my tour manager. He's in charge. I don't know what to do without him.
Okay. So where are you going fishing today?
At Cedar Key. I'm going to rent a kayak and go out there because the last time I was out there, I saw some huge redfish tailing around. So I'll probably get dragged around by one with any luck.
Okay.
Very good.
Is he close enough to venture out? He can go to venture out and rent kayak?
No, Cedar Key's up north.
I did hear that
quite a bit.
Yeah.
Just below the Panhandle.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, Roger, what we've been hearing is try this out and see if it's going to work for you today. Is get you a jig head and maybe a jumbo shrimp if you're at your local. I don't know what your local shops up there are. I'm sure you do. And
I've sorted it out. I just needed to say hello to you folks. I woke up this morning. I'm having coffee, and Linda said, "Hey, Jim's on the radio." Favorite laugh.
It needed a good laugh, huh?
Hey, thanks for calling in, Raj. And I will see you in a few days in Milwaukee, my friend.
Okay, yeah, we've been rehearsing down in DeLand and recording, so everything's going fine.
Well, if you ever need to come down here and play in Southwest Florida, we'd love to hear the band Foghat down there.
I would love to be down there.
I'll
see you in a few days, Jim. You take care.
All right, thanks for calling in, Raj. Take care.
Roger Earl, correct? Roger Earl, the drummer from the band Foghat.
Yep.
Original drummer
from Foghat, and also from the some of you folks might remember Savoy Brown Blues Band.
Well, of course.
Yeah, that's the man.
Yeah.
And
was
he really? Is he really going fishing?
No, Roger is a avid fisherman.
Oh, he is. I thought you said no, he's not.
Listen.
He was just kidding.
No, listen. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Roger has fished all over the world. We're talking world class fishermen here.
So
he's no joke.
Yeah. Well,
no,
he
he's
said
serious.
at the end though. I didn't know. So.
No, he's got it all figured out.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, he's dialed in for sure.
He's going to get drug around on that kite. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be fun.
In the Panhandle, they have the redfish.
They're giants.
Large.
They're giants
yeah,
up there.
They're not like ours. We call a bull red down here 30-inch range.
Yeah.
I've seen some redfish up there go upwards of 40-something inches.
Oh, yeah, just monsters
we
up
call
there.
them bull reds.
How much is a 40-inch redfish weigh?
You can get up to 20, 30 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. And with that kind of weight pulling, the kayak will it'll
you got to drop anchor.
It'll pull you right into the mangrove.
Now, is Roger a big man?
He's a pretty good size good size
your
guy.
size?
I mean, he's not my size. I mean, I'm a pretty heavy guy, but
whatever.
But no, Roger's in real good shape. There's not an ounce of fat on that guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. He can paddle then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you make a good team because Jim, you're about 6'2", 6'3". John, what are you, 4'9"?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
okay. So okay, all right. So
my buddy says it's good to be on a boat with me, though. You know why?
Why?
They said they can throw right over my head. No worries. I just dunk down. You throw.
Or they can tie a rope to you and use you as a bumper on the side.
No, he's much more effective when he's on deck.
He is. Okay.
Yes, he is.
That's good. That's good. 338-4326. We got a few minutes left. We're the best fishing today. What would you fish for, John and Jim, if you were going fish for today, and if you were going fishing today, which you probably are, and where would you go?
Well, I have a charter. Fishing's been a little tough, what we talked about. But I think I'm going to take the charter up to Blind Pass and try for some sheephead, some trout, and maybe some black drum.
Yeah.
Jim, what do you think you would do today?
Today I would go out and hit my little honey holes. I would find
which he's not sharing.
I would find little spots back in the paths of back in the mangroves out of the beaten path, and I would go for mangrove snapper and sheephead because that's what I like to eat.
I don't want you to take John out anymore. He's going crazy today.
No, I was going to say something in regards to his euphemism for his favorite fishing place, but I'll stay away.
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's a common term in fishing, by the way.
All right, we don't even need to get elaborate.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. So
secret spots. That's what we're talking about.
Paul, are we out of time? No, we're not. Okay, what do you mean no?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right.
I do want to thank everybody for calling in today, though. By the way,
great show.
Great
show.
It's getting better every week, and it's a great spot to be in Southwest Florida. It's a great time to be here in Southwest Florida, and anything you guys need, come and see us at Crazy Lure in Cape Coral. Burns there, Josh is there all weekend. John's going to be on a charter today, but he'll be there later on. Come on in and see us, you guys.
And we forgot the bass fishing.
Oh,
how we forget the bass fishing?
Oh,
okay, bass fishing's on fire. If you can't catch them in the saltwater, go bass fishing. The bass are moving up on bed, and they're very good to catch right now.
And people don't know that.
Yep.
Judging from the music, we are out of time. You've been listening to the Boater Map Live on 1240 and 1270 The Fan, brought to you by the Crazy Lure on Miramar and Vincennes Streets in Cape Coral. Fish like crazy. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, fish like crazy.
Fish